I'm looking into your future.
Sorry, I can't get over
I can't get over you right
the
now.
Bob. Do that.
I'm Walter fucking Mercado, and you look like you came straight out of Pirates of the Caribbean, which I love. Someone play the Pirates of the Caribbean 2 theme song. Do you remember?
We'll get copyrighted.
I could sing it.
No, I was thinking of Hoist the Colors.
Oh my gosh, fan.
No
Okay.
big deal.
I'm looking into your future.
Okay, we have a crystal ball. We definitely do. And if you're not watching us,
That's
we're
crazy.
psychics. Okay.
Okay, can you explain your look? Because you're so cute.
We're dressed as psychics. Thank you.
Well, you're dressed as a beautiful psychic. I literally can't get over you. You look so good. I'm Walter Mercado. Young Walter Mercado. It's so hard to find a blonde wig out there.
Yeah.
When Spirit of Halloween, it's not even open yet.
It's not open yet, but you look so good.
Thank you. Shout out to Melissa who left this
Shout
outside.
out. Thank you, queen.
And I had to pick it up from her front yard. Mm-hmm. Here I am. I'm Walter Mercado. I'm seeing something in your future.
Okay, please tell me if it's good. If it's bad, don't tell me.
I'm seeing millions and millions of dollars. So much money
Oh my God.
that you just don't know what to do with it. So you did give me half.
Oh my God.
Maybe more than half? No, we'll talk about it.
A generous queen.
No, but I also see, I see your Thursdays filled with a lot of scary stuff.
Oh my God. Spooky stories, maybe?
Spooky stories. Stuff that probably you're not going to sleep.
Go bump in the night.
I am scared.
Me too. So, I think I have to ask you.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
Give me...
Wait, are you asking me or...
Walter?
Walter
No,
Mercado.
I'm asking both.
Okay.
Tell me a spooky story that your family has told you. That, you know those like... We're Hispanic. You know those like stories that are like in the family? I know they get passed down. Come on. Tell me one.
Okay. Let me think.
There's a story I can think of.
Okay, I'll think while you're saying yours.
So I don't remember if it was my grandma or my mother who told me this, or maybe both. But there is this story of this person traveling into the woods. I believe they were like on a hike or something. But this person was not the healthiest.
Yes.
And so they thought, hey, if I like walk around a little bit, get some steps, maybe I'll get better or something. But as they're like walking through the forest, people are seeing this man and running away.
Yeah.
They're like spooked. And he doesn't understand why. And it's not until this one person stops and tells him, "Se te subió el muerto." Have you never heard of that expression?
No, what does that mean?
Se te subió el muerto basically translates to the dead is on you. Like there was someone on him, like latched onto him.
Oh, no.
And that's why he was feeling so tired, unmotivated. So basically, someone was latched onto him.
Oh my God. The end.
The end.
That's so scary.
Yeah, I know. It is scary. That's not the only story they've told me. I have many, but I'll save for next week.
I have very, my family is in the stories.
It's my
You
family.
know what I mean? I don't want to say names, but here's their longitude and latitude. So there's someone in my family who is no longer alive.
Oh,
Very
R.I.P.
long time
R.I.P.
ago. He practiced a lot of witchcraft. And one specific story that I remember hearing from my family is that there was someone in the town that didn't believe in what he could do. And I'm a skeptic. I'm just saying what my family has said. And so the person came in and was like, "Hey, I really want this one thing to happen. Can you make it happen?"
Oh,
And
like changing their fate?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then he's like, "Yeah, totally. I can make this happen for you. The only thing you have to do is you have to wear this little piece of corn husk around one of your toes."
Oh my God.
And so this person was like, he's not going to be able, this is lame. Like he's lying. So they're like, "No, yeah, totally. I'll wear it." And so they wrap it around his toe and he leaves and he takes it off because he's like,
Oh my God.
nothing's going to happen.
Right.
And so then immediately after, this person gets really, really, really sick. and is close to dead and is at the hospital. And my family member goes to visit them and is like worried about them. And it's like, I just don't know what happened. It's like, well, are you still wearing the corn husk? They're like, no, why would I do that? It's like, put it on. And so they get the corn husk and wrap it around this person's toe. And immediately this person gets better. And I don't know if that's spooky, but it spooks me. Because,
what?
hello?
That's a lot of power that one person has.
Yeah, this person keeps coming up in my family stories too. Because they were very vengeful after that. We're like, you made me sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black magic? That's scary.
I don't even want to think about that.
Do you think that it's like, do you believe in karma?
I don't know.
Because I feel like if you're putting so much bad energy into the world, I just feel like it has to go back to you.
I do believe that if you put enough energy into something, it can happen. Type of thing. So if you really feel like, if you really feel like something bad's about to happen, it's going to happen. But with this family member specifically, anytime I hear stories about them, it's just too convenient for it to not be
real.
Or like to not be witchcraft.
Oh.
So, but I mean, I wasn't there for the whole story.
Yeah, you weren't a witness.
I wasn't a witness. But I hear about this stuff and I'm just like, I'm never going to mess with me, Walter Mercado. I'm never going to mess with this stuff.
Unless I'm dressed as Walter Mercado.
Unless I'm doing it for the Book Fix podcast, then I will. And if you think about it, it's not me, it's Walter Mercado. I hope
my alter ego.
I hope someone out there watches this and doesn't even have to hear me. They just have to go like, is that
Walter?
Walter? In his young days. Well, I'm scared. I'm scared all the time. Spooky season, though, is going to be so good to us. This is the second day of spooky season.
I'm so happy.
Or our second film of spooky season, I should say. So Yahaira and I are going to get real scared. And I want to ask you.
Please ask me.
Do you think reading a Reddit NoSleep post can fix your life?
I do think so.
Welcome to the Book Fix podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Walter Mercado.
She's Jelly, and I'm Yahaira.
I'm Walter today.
I'm
Wally.
Wally. You think Wally's going to protect you?
Mr. Mercado.
Okay, so Chelly and I decided that wouldn't it be really fun if we just go through a story together? So we've been hearing a lot about NoSleep on Reddit and how a lot of people post like really scary stories on there.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun if we would read one together.
Okay. I'm scared. I don't know what it is, and you don't either.
I don't either. So I had my husband pick this out for us.
Okay. Do we want to read it together, or do you want me to take it in?
So we'll take turns.
Okay. That sounds good.
So it's titled, "There's an Extra Hand in My Kids' Photos."
Okay.
I pay to get professional photos done of my kids. They follow some weird variant. Oh, wait, I should have said who it's from. Okay, so this is from Blair Daniels. The title of the story is "There's an Extra Hand in My Kids' Photos." I paid to get professional photos done of my kids. They follow some weird variant of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Only one of them is ever smiling at once. I thought maybe it was time to bring a professional in and stop having to Photoshop different heads on the kids for their Christmas cards. Everything went fine. We had a nice outdoor session at the edge of the woods. My son and daughter hugged each other, smiled, posed, the works. Everything was fine until I got the photos back. As I looked at them, I noticed something. "Hey, Frank," I said, "doesn't it look like there are two hands there?" He leaned over the computer. "Well, yeah, that's one of Isabella's and that one's Jack's." "No, Jack's hand is over there," I pointed. He didn't put his arm around her. He refused, remember?
Ooh.
But it was obvious. Isabella was putting her hand up to her shoulder, and there was a hand underneath her hand, even though Jack's hand was clearly hanging at his side. "I guess she made a mistake," Frank continued. "She was probably trying to put Jack's hand around Isabella, but then forgot to Photoshop his own hand out." I frowned. I wish she had told us that before she did that. It looks kind of weird. The hand under my daughter's didn't really look like a child's hand at all. It was just too big. Just where was this woman getting her stock images? I continued flipping through the album. I stopped to linger on a photo where Jack had, finally, wrapped his arm around Isabella. She wrapped her arms around him too, and they were both looking at the camera. Perfect picture. Except there was an extra hand on top of Jack's. Just 2 fingers, laying over his. I wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't seen the first hand. I called Frank over again. He began to laugh. Well, I guess she's just using AI. I don't think so, I said. I mean, those are Isabella and Jack. How would AI make that? No, there are things with AI now where you can upload a photo and tell it to do things. Like make it a LinkedIn picture or remove the background, and often it changes things even when you tell it not to. That's a big privacy violation, I said, my heart starting to pound. I don't want their pictures in the system. I called her up. I probably should have given her the benefit of the doubt, but I was just so angry by that point, and I started yelling. You have no right to upload our photos into some AI, I tell her. She sounded near the point of tears. I didn't do it, I swear. Please don't write a review. Wait, I'll prove it to you. The photographer, Janice, came over an hour later. She showed us the original files on the computer and their metadata. She showed them on her camera screen. In the originals, I saw the extra hand under Isabella's, the extra fingers over Jack's. She could be faking it, but she seemed so sincere. When Janice left, I felt even more confused. I flipped through the photos again, staring at the extra hands. They had to be AI. They just had to. We finally put the kids to sleep. Frank and I relaxed in front of the TV. It's just so weird, I said, unable to let it go. I know. An hour later, I went to check on the kids and froze. Isabella was, as usual, sprawled across her bed in a chaotic fashion, her hand hanging over the edge of the bed.
Me too.
Coming up from under the bed, there was another hand, holding hers. I screamed and flicked on the light. There was nothing there. Frank came running. I told him about it, and he burst out laughing. You're going to start having nightmares about these things, he chuckled as he got on his knees and checked under the bed. Then the closet, and then Jack's closet, and under his bed. There was nothing there, of course, nothing at all. I couldn't sleep that night. I kept checking on the kids. I kept thinking about hands attached to emaciated corpses hiding under beds, hands attached to serial killers breaking into homes, hands attached to nothing at all, scurrying across the carpet like spiders. I finally fell asleep, but I woke up with a start at 3 a.m. As I shook off the fog of sleep, the first thing I noticed was that Frank was holding my hand, something he never did while we slept. I turned over, back and forth, and it took me a second to realize that the hand attached to mine wasn't attached to Frank at all. I screamed, and the thing seemed to disappear in the shadows of the covers. We checked everywhere, everything. There was nothing in our room, nothing in the house, but my own hand was pulsing with pain, and 5 bright red scratches were across the palm, bleeding. I can't do this, I sobbed. I can't. My hand felt tingly, weird, and numb. As we waited for the police to show up, I flipped to my phone and looked at the security cameras. No one had entered or exited. There was nothing there. Except, I noticed the footage at our front door from the previous day when the 4 of us had gotten home from the park. There was a hand on my shoulder, but Frank didn't have his arm around me.
Dang.
The end. What do you think?
I can't. I can't.
What would you do if you were looking at photos of us and there was like a hand on you?
And it wasn't you.
And it wasn't my hand.
I would think that you love me so much that you made a third hand
appear out of nowhere.
How do I hold her more than I want to?
How do I just hold on tight and never let go?
This kind of reminds me of the first day you and I moved in together.
Dude.
And
stop.
We didn't have, I don't know if you remember this as clearly as I do, because it's so vivid in my mind. Mm-hmm. It's been exactly 7 years, I think. Yeah. 7 years and some. And we hadn't gotten the wood frame for our bunk bed because we were college students. Mm-hmm. Well, I was. And I
think that was my year after I finished.
Yes. And so we had just gotten the mattresses, and you and I slept in our room with our mattresses right next to each other.
Yeah, on the floor.
I remember hearing you wake up, and you were just like, "Good morning, Chelly. Good morning." Just like how she always is. Yeah. Such a queen.
Yeah.
And so you got up and walked away, mm-hmm. but I didn't hear you walk away. Mm. So my hand was kind of like off to the side.
Like palm up.
And literally, I felt I thought it was you, put your hand around me and kind of squeeze.
Like holding your hand.
And I remember saying, like, I think I responded to you. Mm. And then I just kind of sat up and you weren't there.
And you felt...
I felt
pressure.
a hand.
That's crazy. Do you think you were having like a sleep paralysis moment?
I don't think so. But the thing is, I'm a skeptic.
Yeah, you were very skeptical.
What if this is just you snuck in, held my hand, you didn't want to tell me because you were embarrassed?
You said you sat up though.
I know, but you don't want to tell me. You're just so fast.
I'm just what you can believe though is that I can run really fast.
Yes.
So like I sprinted
and
out.
I didn't even hear you.
Yeah.
We had a long room too, so you would have had to sprint through.
And then go to left, right, left. Mm-hmm.
I don't know because that wasn't around that time. That wasn't the only instance where that happened.
Yeah, things were happening to you.
Yeah, and you and I had like it was funny because I was freaking out, and it was like I think 3 things had to have happened, and I just remember you and I went to go get boba, and I told you like this stuff keeps happening. I don't know why, and then you were like, "What if you just don't like think about it?" Ever thought of that, Queen? You over here chugging your boba, me having a freaking life altering experience. Like, oh my god, she's right.
Did I actually say that?
Yeah, you said like, it's happening to you because you're
worrying about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think the way that I was thinking about it is that when I start having like sleep paralysis, not saying that that's what you were going through,
Yeah.
but when I start having sleep paralysis, it's because I'm thinking about it and I'm worrying about it.
And I was.
And if I'm having nightmares, it's because I'm like thinking like, oh God, I just had this crazy nightmare. I hope I don't have another one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I usually do. So I think it's the stress. And I
Of it.
think that's what.
No, I think that's what you meant because the way you had worded it was like you're giving energy to something, and that's why you're going through this.
Very psychic of me.
Yeah, you saying this mid boba,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa, she's right.
She's onto something.
She's onto something. But it was so scary.
It was scary. You were going through a lot.
And the thing is, like, even if it's with good intention, I don't want to feel something supernatural.
Oh, me neither.
So just
stay away from me.
the idea of seeing a hand on like a kid, like my kids. Hello? That's
Yeah.
so scary.
I would fight the ghost though.
And just to feel it around you. Do you think, such a very specific, serious thing to ask, if you started experiencing this, do you think you would turn to religion?
I feel a little bit conflicted about that because sometimes, from what I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard people say that turning to religion sometimes worsens things.
That's what I heard too.
Because it's like the devil's trying to stop you from getting too close.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. I really don't know how I would feel about that, to be honest.
Because at the point of the story, it doesn't seem like the hand was doing anything bad.
But it feels like it's getting closer, though.
It's getting closer. And that's the scariest thing of them all. You've heard of the thing, though, that like spirits and stuff will latch onto you if you're like lonely, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm going to be hanging out with every single person I know. Hey, person from 3rd grade,
Yeah.
let's go get drinks. I'm not going to be lonely at all.
I don't think you have a chance to be lonely. You're such a workaholic.
It's lonely out there. It's okay. I have a picture of you on my desk.
Okay. Do you feel scared?
No, I would say spookometer. Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Spookometer level from 0 to 5. I'm at like a 0.5.
Yeah.
It's not scary. The idea of it is scary. Like if
Yeah.
you've ever experienced something where it's like just an instance and then it's gone. I get how that's spooky. It doesn't really get me though.
I have felt, so like I said, I have had a lot of sleep paralysis encounters. So there was this one time where I was facing the wall, right? And when you're about to experience sleep
Yep,
paralysis.
you
or
feel it.
You feel that like, oh, I can't move sensation, right? The lack of sensation, I should say. And I was facing the wall and I remember staring at the wall and just feeling like panicky because I knew that if I didn't start moving, I could potentially feel something or hear something, which I don't want to do either.
Yeah.
So then I was panicking, trying to move, and then I felt arms around me, like around my waist. But it wasn't in like a comforting way.
Oh.
It was like in a possessive kind of way, like in a,
How old were you?
This was when I was about to say where I was living. This was before we lived together.
Okay.
So like, I don't know. Who knows? 20 something.
Dang.
So
Nope. I'm gone. I'm going to go hang out with someone and never feel lonely again. That's so scary.
can we hang out more then?
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm not leaving.
I also don't want to feel lonely.
I'm not leaving. And also, this is the only clothes I brought.
Oh, thank God. Because I love this outfit on you.
Thank you.
That being said,
Spookometer?
spookometer is pretty low. I would say probably like a 1.
Okay.
I'm more spooked about like things that I've gone through.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or things that you've gone through.
Someone out there wants to recommend a spooky story.
Yes, please spook us.
Spook us.
Yeah, spook us, I guess.
It might not make it to the episode, but we can always read it on TikTok.
That'd be
I think that would be a really good idea. Unfortunately, this is my last day as him.
Oh,
How do you feel?
I'm sad.
Shedding your skin.
I'm sad. I love this outfit on you.
I love this on you. You have to dress like this every single day.
Oh my God.
Is this your first time wearing a corset?
Yeah.
You look so good. She looks so good.
Oh my gosh,
It's
stop. I'm about to go
crazy.
buy more corsets. Stop gassing me up. I'll buy more. Fine.
To anyone who is listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. Leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read. That would be amazing. It is spooky season for the next 2 months.
Yes.
September and
So
October.
excited.
I'm so scared, but I'm very excited
I'm
too.
so happy. If you're looking for an extra way to support us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/buckfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do also have coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm falling apart at the seams. Please don't look. If you want to follow our book clubs on Fable and Goodreads or any of our social medias, you can go on our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. I'm literally
Shedding.
gonna shed
You're
this off.
shedding.
Well, Walter Mercado is melting.
Not yet.
What do you mean?
We need to at least do
I need
one.
a pee though.
Oh shoot. Okay,
What
we
do I
gotta
do?
we gotta end
What do I
this.
do?
Oh God.